Good afternoon, South Africa. As many of you are aware, I got locked down here at the end of March. I'd come over on holiday from England and got locked down in South Africa, and I couldn't get back. And my return ticket was cancelled. But thankfully, this last week, British Airways were kind enough to give me a return ticket to the UK to go and get some of my stuff and come back again. The reason why I'm speaking to you today is because what I saw in England was really an eye-opener. People are not buying into this whole lockdown thing. They're not buying into this whole coronavirus thing. And they really are fighting it in one way or another. In Trafalgar Square, there were probably close to 100,000 people who were just protesting the lockdown, protesting everything, protesting the masks. In Berlin, there were over 1 million people. And all over the world, people are protesting. But here in South Africa, we seem to be just accepting everything that's been thrown at us. We're accepting lockdowns, we're accepting the mask agendas, and we're just taking this in our stride as if everything is okay. We need to seriously wake up, South Africa, and realize that nothing is okay. We're being manipulated, we're being used, we're being abused, and our freedom is being taken away from us, little bit at a time. And it's just a matter of time before these vaccinations become mandatory. We've already heard word that by the end of March, perhaps April, there will be mandatory vaccinations. You will have to have a vaccine passport to travel, to go into stores, to go into banks, to do any of your transactions. We've also heard that there's a very good likelihood that in January, towards the middle to the or end of January, there will be a further lockdown. Now, lockdown is not necessary, and so far we've seen that lockdowns are only destructive. I want to tell you, South Africa, that unless you begin to resist these things, we are not going to recover from this financially, economically, mentally, emotionally. We are going to be completely destroyed. And there is an agenda here. People think that this is a conspiracy theory. This is a conspiracy fact. There is an agenda. They are wanting to destroy our economy on purpose so that we can be dependent on them. And I'm telling you now that unless you start standing up, and unless we resist this next lockdown, it's going to completely destroy us. So think carefully, South Africa. Stop just buying into all the rubbish that this Ramaphosa fool is telling you. He's a liar. He's been robbing this country blind for ages. Right now we know that the World Health Organization cronies are sitting on his doorstep, feeding him with all the nonsense. And they've been paying him billions of dollars to accept their agenda. So South Africa, it's time to wake up now. Stop accepting this and stand up and really start spreading this message. Let the whole country know that this next lockdown will not be acceptable. We have to stand up, South Africa. We have to resist any lockdowns. We have to resist all of these agendas and stand against them and stand together, stand united. Thank you.